All right, what's climbing, my cool cats? Want to give a quick just thank you for watching these videos. I mean, I've got 11 subscribers right now, which is way more than I thought I'd ever get, and it's cool. And a special shout out to Joan O'Palton. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, let me know. But I appreciate you following along on the series and leaving comments on the videos. So, without any further ado, though, let's hop back into this episode 14 of KOTOR 2. Kicking things off by talking to Kreia, and then I need to go back and put upgrades into our newly acquired lightsaber, which there's a button you can use to. There we go. Show it off. Yeah, start with the purple one. I mean, it was one of the few crystals we had. But let's talk to Kreia.
You have befriended the seer.
The Miraluka? Why do you call her a seer?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. In saving her, you may destroy yourself. And do not mate with her. Whatever you may feel, whatever urges consume you, do not let them control you. Such a union would breed difficulties.
Jumping the gun a little bit there, damn. Let's see here. Yeah, just because I saved her doesn't mean I was going to charge up her loading ramp. We didn't really have the option not to save her anyway, right? And we're not going to talk to her or Handmaid until we're like level 18, because otherwise, like I had mentioned in an earlier video, you can get locked out of certain conversations and whatnot with the two of them. All right, yeah, just because I saved her doesn't mean I was going to charge up her loading ramp.
We shall see. I trust your exile has taught you restraint and discipline in the ways of the flesh. Like the servant of Atris, this one has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty.
I like this as a response, actually. If there's anyone I don't trust, it's you, because it's kind of spot on. Her input to us always kind of feels like she's trying to guide what we do and make us rely on her and no one else. That's what she was so against the Ithorians trying to heal us, Choto Habat trying to heal us back on Telos, right? But ties to her master, perhaps, and I intend to follow that bond to its source when the opportunity presents itself.
Then you are learning.
Atten said her planet was wiped out, that it was the only colony of her people in this sector of the galaxy.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
Yeah, intelligence. Well, if her people all see through the Force, then maybe someone wanted to blind them.
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied.
Intelligence. Someone wants this sector of the galaxy blind to the Force, so they can move freely, or strike without warning.
I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Alright, let's see if there's anything new we can learn from her. I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Want to ask about Revan, but we'll ask about this. When Visas attacked, she did something to my eyesight.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes.
Alright.
Feel this ship around you. Listen to my words. Hear the sound of the handmaidens training in the cargo hold, her hands cutting the air. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
Computer use. Hey, T3 has a stuck motivator.
Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive.
Repair. Hey, I can hear a catch in it. It's not fully fixed.
Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of KOTOR, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
Fear is the mind killer. Alright, awareness. I heard her thoughts.
You are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
Can I do that whenever I wish?
That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not. Because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
You have gained +1 awareness and recovered some of your connection to the Force. Cool. And we got influence gained with Greya. Let's see
You
if
have
she'll
grown
tell us about
strong in the
Revan.
Force. I can feel its touch upon you. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why?
Yeah, I think there's enough suffering in the galaxy. If I can alleviate for one person, then I've made a difference. It's kind of why the character went to war in the first place, right? The Jedi wasn't responding to the Mandalorians killing millions of people, so he's like, well, stop that. All right. So there's enough suffering in the galaxy. If I can alleviate for one person, then I've made a difference.
Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable.
I fail to see how small acts of mercy can be harmful.
Ah, then you have learnt nothing. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way.
Then I shall view you as disposable then.
Ah, now you are learning. Do you know why those we meet display such weakness? As I said, their lives are static, untested. It is only through interaction, through decision and choice, through confrontation, physical or mental, that the Force can grow within you. You have seen it. You have felt it within you as you have traveled with me. The growing anger, the rage, and the power it brings. Yet the power does not build without such struggle. Through small cruelties, greater ones are born.
Right, I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Did you know Revan?
I misspoke before, and I do not wish to choose my words unwisely again. Leave this be.
Okay, I had other
Ask,
questions.
and I will answer.
Influence isn't high enough yet there. Okay, well, did you know Atris at all?
Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her, yes.
What do you mean?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
You walked her path?
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the ancient mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
You trained Revan?
You have already asked much. I do not wish to speak of this any longer.
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Okay, so she tells us about Atris. She doesn't talk about how she knows Atris. I think if we choose the "Do you know anything about the Sith who pursue us?" we get the cutscene. You don't seem to like the Handmaiden. Why? I think we had a chance to ask this before, and we had an influence failure.
There are countless reasons, and I have neither the time nor the patience to list them all.
We could drop her off on the next planet.
No, she may have her uses. I will abide her presence, and so should you.
Why do you say that?
Because Atris is a threat, and as much as she would try to use us against you, so may we use her servants against her. Do not see every enemy as an enemy. See them instead as an ally, whether they realize it or not. This situation may yet work to our advantage.
Okay, Littlefinger. I will keep that in mind and watch the Handmaiden carefully.
Good. That is the most to be done until events unfold, as I'm sure they will in time.
Alright. I had other
Ask,
questions just
and
to
I
see
will
if there's
answer.
anything else she can tell us. Yeah, I had questions about how Revan amassed such a huge force against the Republic.
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath her? How she made them hers?
She was a powerful presence. There is little one did not believe when she spoke it with conviction.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts, strong influence indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few.
I thought teachings of the Sith came from Korriban.
Oh, did they? No, Revan met no Sith empire, yet she learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how she did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
Do you have any ideas?
Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes?
Okay, I think we'll leave it there with Greya. Alright, never mind. I'll be going now. I don't think there's anything new we can talk to T3 about. We don't have anything for HK. Let's see if there's anything new that Ad tells us. Oh, look at that image at the docking ramp here on Nar Shaddaa. Delightful. It is cool that you can see the Ebon Hawk, though. Alright, what's up, Ad?
Something up?
I had some questions
All
for
right.
you.
What did you want to know?
Yeah, I met someone on Nar Shaddaa who says he knows you.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
He says you're not Atten at all, that you showed up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War.
I'm as Atten will ever be. And whoever your trusted informant is, he's right. I did show up on Nar Shaddaa during the Jedi Civil War, along with a lot of other refugees.
Is there anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Yikes. Perhaps pain will bring the truth out of you? No, I would, yeah, if you've got a problem, let's settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Veragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Intelligence. Actually, if I'd been trapped on the administration level on Paragus, the Sith would have arrived through the airlock and tried to capture me.
Yeah, well, I still helped you. Sort of. Maybe you shouldn't look a free Ronto in the mouth before you buy it.
It's speaking his language back to him. You should have Fahut has given it to you.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
If you've got a question, then ask.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Go on, let's hear it all.
But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
There must be some reason you believe as you do. Why?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
Hmm. That is why I'm no longer a Jedi.
The Jedi, the Sith, you don't get it, do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
I mean, we just said that we're not a Jedi, but I don't want to stop this dialogue tree necessarily, but you are wrong, Ad. That is not the way of the Jedi.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
Alright. Forget it, I had some other questions. I wonder if there's anything else.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Alright, nothing, never mind. Interesting, no influence shift there. That. Well, I think that's all we need for now. As far as... Okay, that's this way to get out of the ship. As far as being on the ship. So I'm gonna save. Save 24. Alright. So I think we're going to take, just for a moment, we are going to try and rob Voga. So we're going to take T3, and we're going to take Handmaiden. Because we should be able to, it feels a little greasy, but we should be able to have Handmaiden dance for Voga, and then put his hounds to sleep with the Juma Juice, and then get into his stuff. Alright, this also gives us a chance to level up T3 and give him item upgrades we have. Alright. His stats should be pretty busted. There we go, yeah. I mean, with all the upgrades he's gotten. Intelligence of 19, Constitution of 18, Dexterity of 18. That's awesome. Let's bump his intelligence up to 20 then. Skills. Feats. Let's really just keep him topped up on skills and whatnot. I think adding Master Gearhead is perfect. Alright. I don't know when the next time we'll get an attribute increase. We'll just up his wisdom so we get a bonus in that stat. Feats. I think we're only ever going to give him blaster pistols. Maybe we should get him into 2-weapon fighting and give him 2. Be the worst idea. Droid upgrade class 3. Nice, T3's rocking it. Sweet. Droid dash plating, defense bonus of 6, and an increase of +1 to his dexterity. Sweet. Yeah, warfare upgrade is much better option than giving us what we already have in droid upgrade 3. Attack modifier versus humans is good, or give him extra constitution for fortitude saves. Yeah, motivator booster seems like a better option. Alright, regenerates vitality points. Yeah, keep that on. Droid shock arm, droid flamethrower, sure. Yes, on the renewable shield that we got from that one guy. Okay, this has a chance to stun, so we'll equip that for T3. Sweet, and then we will level up Handmaiden. Feats, she can get up at a heavy armor, so that's good. Improve conditioning plus to saving throws. She has power attack. 2 levels of toughness. We don't really care about skills for her at all. Finesse, I haven't looked what her strength versus dex and that is, but I'm presuming it's a strength. And we don't want dueling because she's got the 2-handed weapon. I think we'll keep that. Oh, we'll give her just a different attack option than with a flurry. Oh, dexterity is higher than strength. Yeah. Feats, we can get Master 2-weapon fighting now, that's good. And a Master power attack. Increases melee damage by +12, but attacks are made with a penalty of -3 to hit, and the critical multipliers increase by 1. Oh, that's sick. And on a critical hit, the target is not back unless they make a fortitude save at DC of the character. The attacking character's level plus twice the attacking character's strength modifier used to quickly dispatch groups of easy-to-hit opponents. Cool. Arm Specialist 3. Do we already have Finesse? I don't think we do yet, do we? Where is that? Finesse melee weapons. Chance to hit whatever's higher. Yeah. Wow, soldiers get so many feats. This is off the chain. Oh. Give her another flurry upgrade. And yet another one. next? Upgraded toughness. Just a bunch of extra vitality, resistance to poison. Or just 10% damage resistance, never mind. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, is there anything we want to give to her? Max dexterity bonus +4. She's got an 18, so that might work. What is this? Yeah, I think our Mandalorian combat suit probably a better option. Constitution and strength, just strength and fortitude. Dex increase, but our max dex is already limited by the armor. Let's get her power implant and strength amplifiers. Sure, we'll keep the two-handed weapon. All right. Thought that little land speeder thing was somewhere around here that we could use. Suppose not. We need to cross the way to go to the cantina to talk to that guy. That's still sick. Alright. Entertainment Promenade. We might want to pay him to help us make the exchange more mad. We'll see if we can get this treasure from Boga first.
Tawancha morechiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wishyo kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata.
What about the handmaiden?
Tawancha morechiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wishyo kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata.
I have not trained in the dance, but the Ichani fighting arts are very dance-like in their movements. I do not think it would be a stretch for me to do this.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Alright, you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
If you are sure. Really, though, I would be more than happy to do it.
In that case, thank you.
Muliwrawa iberendia tia Vishnu nunca se. Utadira mata mandrakotu sa minarinkadin.
Put this on?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
In that case, give it to me, and I will prepare myself.
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
Yikes.
Tonino bapin koneyaka. Chuba picha tunayuma mochinawa. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Lead the way, T3.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Chimulira, nicho dankanau.
He loves it.
kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Ento mesh mi paju watamincha yokolundoado nukulabirawa. Tines un soto.
Okay. Credits received 300. Received a dancer's outfit. Experience points received and a journal entry added. Alright. Save again here. Whoop. Alright. Give Handmaiden back the Mandalorian combat suit. Okay, the dexterity bonus is +5. So maybe we want to give her the... this one, yeah, the alacrity implant. So then our dex should increase to 20. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, I gotta put the Juma juice in their water bowl. Huh? Urn appears to be the Kath Hound's watering dish. Pour in Juma juice. Oh! Aw, sleeping puppies. Alright. Just to be safe, we'll save again. Do we need to send away the servant? She ignores you. What a G, she doesn't rat on me? Nice. Not bad. Items received short lightsaber and a force spike. Oh, that's right, I didn't wind up upgrading my lightsaber. And I meant to. Oh, we haven't gone this way yet. Oh, warehouse, that's right, because we can't. Okay. Let's get back to the ship, see about upgrading the lightsaber and maybe even the short lightsaber we have too, so we can dual wield right away. Because this one is 1 through 10, and then all those extra bonuses, 2 through 16, and some bonuses. Okay. Nice. Alright, can we take this somewhere? Airspeeder, critically transport you, attempt to use it. Refugee landing pad. So it should be this way back to the ship, correct? And then we'll swap out our party back for Atten and Kreia.
That is how flesh and blood fights. Let me show you how one fights when one's life is the Force.
I won't let you harm him. I have heard of your kind. You worship strength, when all it does is rot you from within.
You echo another's words, and as an echo it lacks strength. Who is it who has taught you of the Sith?
I will not reveal my mistress, and I will not allow you to harm the one I travel with.
I cannot harm him. His wound lies deeper than any blade could reach. That is why I follow him, and protect him.
Protect him? I do not believe you.
You do not believe that I would follow him to death. Certainly you have read as much in my movements as I have in yours. There's no shame in your feelings, sister of the Echani.
Be silent! You know nothing of what you speak.
You are alone, and wounded in your own way. I can feel its pulse, like a heartbeat from the past. But if you will not believe that I mean him no harm, then believe this. I wish to learn from him. I wish to learn how it is he still walks, when his spirit is nothing more than a shell. When you feel as though the Force, As if life itself has abandoned you. I had a question for you, Sister of the Echani. The exile. What does he look like?
Like a man, but it is more than that. And I do not have the words. He shows kindness, both small and great, to strangers. He does this without hesitation. He has accepted me, even though he and my mistress are not allies. All I know is he makes me doubt the words of my mistress, one whom I have pledged to serve.
Such feelings are not unknown to me.
And I fear such doubts. Could it be my mistress was wrong about him? That perhaps he did not seek to betray the Order? That perhaps my mistress felt as I did, and when he left the Order, she found that she doubted as well. There is a feeling that emanates from him, like a sound from far away, that has traveled a vast distance to reach here.
Like an echo. Your words are well chosen, Sister of the Echani. I will not harm him. But it is not me you should fear. There are darker things in the galaxy than a blind one such as I.
Alright, workbench, upgrade items. Go ahead, upgrade our lightsaber, power crystal, increase constitution, increase sonic damage. It will increase our dexterity with that one, and our constitution with that one. Okay, so we don't have any lens, emitters, or energy cells. So we want to create some of those if we can. Alright, create or breakdown items. Lightsaber. Massive criticals. Big massive criticals. Just a flat damage bonus. Costs a lot of components. There's a few breakdown items that we need to get some components back. Alright, that vibro sword doesn't give us too much out of those. Yeah, Dark Jedi Master Robe doesn't really help us too much right now. And a lot of these do not give us very many components at all. Fitness package with a Constitution and Strength bonus. Might want to give that to a different companion eventually. Response package, maybe. We can scrap the data pad. One of those repair kits. Just a plain stealth fuel generator is not useful right now. We have the stealth units. Force pikes. Ditch one of them. Yeah, we'll ditch our minor uniform too. Alright, now take a look at lightsabers parts. So, cells and lenses and emitters we can all make. Oh wow, you can reduce the attack and defense by 1 for a bonus of 2 through 12. That would be pretty sick. Why not? Alright, so that's 1 lens. You can give us a damage bonus and a keen. Give us better blaster bolt deflection. Alright, defense bonus of 2, but it decreased to blaster bolt deflection to give us a damage bonus of 2 on that emitter. Decreased defense to give us a chance to stun. Give us a decrease of defense. Gives a chance to stun. Gives better deflection. We're getting closer to be able to make some more of these big guys. Let's make another vibration lens too for our short lightsaber. Just a flat 4 damage bonus. But we don't have enough components. Alright. Upgrade items. Start with our main. We have a good lens we can use. Assemble. Short lightsaber. Yeah, no crystals. Just one improved vibration lens. Alright, pull these upgrades out of that. Right, I think that's equipped by Kreia maybe. Might as well upgrade the equipped weapons across the party. And then also Attons. Do we have anything better than what we had? Makes it keen, gives us bonus and a chance to stun. Take those. Alright, yeah, we want to keep the massive criticals. I think that's enough of that for now. Nice. Alright, last thing I think we want to do with this short lightsaber. I don't know if we want yellow. We'll try silver. See if we like the look of that better. I dig that. Yeah, I want Atton and Kreia. Check our journal. Let's get off the ship. So new trade routes. Work for fuel. Karana and her family are seeking passage off of Nar Shaddaa. Need to take down Gotos so that we can send those. Pazakden. I think we might have messed that quest up. We need Ebon Hawk ID signature. Yeah, I think we just, at this point, there's not much we can do other than continue to make the exchange angry. So let's get to the entertainment promenade. We'll pay that little bat-looking dude to put in a word for us. Oh yeah. Homie's leveled up. Sneak attack 7. Powers, contention, Makashi lightsaber form. What else can we give her as far as upgrades go? Insanity. Catatonic terror for 18 seconds. Cool. Yeah. Upgrade all of them all the way. Upgrade one of her abilities all the way, I mean. Alright, what's up? Relax. I'm not here to harm you. Just want to know how I stand with the exchange. Give 2,000 credits. Make sure they know I don't like them. Credits lost 2,000. Well, we'll see if that makes any difference whatsoever. Take a look down in the pit. Also gorgeous. And that's where we will pick it up next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Have a good one.